Throughout history, we've searched and scrounged throughout humanity, looking for figures who encompass the epitome of evil. At one point, they thought it was Antiochus the Fourth. How the fuck do you say that? They thought it was that guy. They thought it was Nero Claudius. But I'm here to tell you that the avatar of sin is none other than this little guy right here. Cdawgva is the type who would kick puppies, drink orphan tears, etc. A genuine villain of the highest degree. Al, do you ever wonder who was really behind 9/11? It was Connor. The Bermuda Triangle. Once again, Connor. COVID-19. Do I even need to say who did that shit? You get the point. How is it that I know all of this, you may be asking yourself? Well, I'm just your friendly neighborhood clairvoyant, sexy super genius. There's no need to thank me. Now, all of these horrible atrocities aside, let's go over why I do not like Mr. Dog, if that's even his real name. Exhibit A, his goons. Now, this could go for any and all of the Trash Taste Boys, but when it comes to fan bases, Connor has one of the worst ever, and it intertwines with a variety of other goober groups. For this segment, I'm gonna have to define what I like to call an r/animemes ass motherfucker. There's a certain contingent of anime fans who are a special type of unfunny. I'm gonna flash a whole bunch of what I'm talking about because I'm lazy and that's easier. Alright, you get the picture now, right? Yeah, a lot of these types watch Trash Taste and Connor. Now, I know that a bunch of you wholesome Chungus, Speech 100, Ahigao hoodie, hentai funny type motherfuckers are here right now. So first off, hello. And secondly, it's not too late, man. Subscribe to the SlurpBear YouTube channel. It'll cure your disease, I promise. I would never trick or scam you or anybody else. I'm a perfect little angel. Anyway, as much as I would love to say that a person's fans have no bearing on them, that's just incorrect. See, the reason that I have only ballers around is because I'm not afraid to call people out. Glad on them, you know?
Your sample size is kind of small. That's not really fair.
Shut the fuck up. Honestly, the fact that annoying people watch this devious critter is the worst part, because he has influence on them. They follow him. And this leads right into my next point. Exhibit 2, an inability to gatekeep. I can and probably will in the future make a whole video on why gatekeeping is good to a certain extent, but for now I'm going to use Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 236 as an example. Something big happened. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You probably don't. You probably know what happened. But anyway, as a manga reader, I got spoiled before the chapter came out. It was trending on pretty much every single social media. It got memed to hell and back. And frankly, if it weren't watched by basically everybody, it wouldn't have been spoiled like it was. On the other hand, if you like something, you should want it to succeed. So, for me, the obvious solution is to define and understand where the people who ruin fandoms exist, where they lie, and try to keep them from this content, whatever you're trying to fucking preserve. If one or two find it, whatever. Maybe it'll be their awakening. Maybe it'll cause them to become based. But when a flood of people who are just fucking annoying come in all at once, it's not the people who change. Do I even need to mention that this suspicious scoundrel is awful at this? Because there's one undisputed fact that haunts me and keeps me up at night. Connor and the rest of Trash Taste actually have decent taste. Nobody ever said that the Antichrist wasn't a smart man. So in terms of anime and manga, Connor isn't really the main culprit. But Joey doesn't exist, and Gert gets a pass because he's always had decent taste. So, through the process of elimination, that means it's all Connor's fault. Fuck you, Connor. Now, slander aside, Connor's true sin actually comes in the form of a video game. The game? A little game I like to call Fear and Hunger. No, it's not a game I like to call Fear and Hunger. That's just what it's called, Fear and Hunger. What the fuck am I on today? If you don't know, let me catch you up to speed. Fear and Hunger is a funny little game that is very fun and cool and awesome and cool. Will I elaborate? No. This video would be even longer than it is, which is fucking long by my standards. It was a very niche game and was popularized when Super Eye Patch Wolf made a video on it. That was when me and many others got into it. Luckily, Super Eye Patch Wolf doesn't make brainlit content, so, you know, a bunch of cool people got into the game started succeeding, it was absolutely for the best. Game get money equals good, but then, that was when the demon and all of his little imps attacked. Mr. Dog probably watched the video as well and became interested. That's not the problem. The problem is that he played it, turned it into a video, and that video popped the fuck off. And this wonderful little game with cool characters and lore was contaminated. The demon spawn flooded into every pore, every crevice of it. Now, I can't claim to be a day one or anything, since, literally like nobody was. But after the attack of the Conarians, the community became fucking cringe. Don't you even question me, you little shits. Cringe makes the experience worse. Communities do in fact matter. Hell, look at Devil May Cry. If someone tells me they like DMC3 specifically, I know they're cool. But if someone's like, bro, I love Devil May Cry 5, you know what I immediately think of? I think of all those fucking Virgil status memes. I think of all this, like, cringe, brainlet fucking content. YouTube shorts ass humor. And I say all that and consider 5 a masterclass, nigh flawless game. It's fucking amazing. But, like, just that community entirely shifts my view in this regard. You are patient zero, Mr. Connor Dog. You spread the fatal disease known as cringe like no other. Exhibit 3. Welsh! Did you know that Connor is Welsh? Crazy, I know. That being said, he's Welsh! Wales is where all the evil in the world comes from. First off, it's got the same name as these stupid things. I fucking hate these guys. And look at their flag. What's that on there? That's right. A demon. There's one cool Welshman in fiction and in real life. That's Ascalad, my goat, my king, my liege. Vinland Saga's first masterclass character, unless, actually Thor's was pretty good too. Okay, second masterclass character. But here's my question. Why would you choose to be Welsh when this is the standard? Konar? Is it because you wanted to be cool and different? Yeah, I thought so. Exhibit 4. Calliope Mori. Yeah. I'm definitely a rapper unlike Cdawgva. Yeah. I'm so much better. Calliope Mori. Yeah. So when Calliope Mori went on Trash Taste, apparently her and Connor went out for drinks. What does this mean exactly? Well, seeing as how it's impossible for a man and a woman to just be friendly and get acquainted with each other, that clearly means that Connor was hitting on my glorious, scrumptious queen. Calliope Mori makes the best music in all of human history for sure, 100% definitely. When I first heard that,
Mother is so fucking kawaii,
I was entranced. After watching one of her streams, I realized how fucking autistic she was, and it was love at first content viewing. So to think that this woman, who I have never spoken to in my life, would have a social life and be an independent person? Unacceptable! That being said, I am a feminist. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt, and that means that clearly Connor must have tricked Calliope Mori into conversing with him. Clearly. Exhibit 5, Voldemort. If Harry Potter taught me anything, it's that A, goblins run the banks, and B, always rearrange the letters in people's names. We all know that Tom Riddle can spell Voldemort, but what about Connor Dog? Well, if I do this, and this, and this, and I carry the 2, you get this! Don Cowgarn. Sounds like a pretty evil name to me, man, I don't know. But it gets even worse when you dig deeper. The golden calf was an idol created and worshipped by the Jewish people when Moses departed on his journey to obtain the 10 Commandments. It is the textbook definition of sacrilege and worshipping false idols. What is a name for a calf when it is grown? A cow. And what is a garn? A thread. Something widely associated with fate. Could this name mean that it is our fate that we bow down and worship this false idol? A meaning that widely aligns with our understanding of what the Antichrist is. I have no fucking doubt. I've given you all these examples, all this evidence. I have shown you the light, or should I say, the darkness. I think at this point it's safe to say that I'm onto something here. If I disappear in the next couple days, weeks, months, you know that this has something to do with it. The elites, they're gonna be after me. As we all know, every single billionaire worships the Antichrist, and if he's really manifested in our world, they are putty at his fingertips. You may have everybody else fooled, but not me, Connor. Not me, Mr. Cdawgva. I hate the Antichrist! and I will not let you control us. You can take our children, you can take our anime, you can take our video games, but you know what you can't take? Our souls and our America. You hear that, Connor? That's the sound of freedom and liberty. That's right. Back, I say! Away! You can't take anything from us, because I know who you are. I know who you are. I'm not crazy! You're crazy! You're making